going on here? Yeah, I think a Bloodborne remastered or remake is going to happen. It's a matter of time. Maybe at the end of the PlayStation 5's life, or maybe at the start of the PlayStation 6. The demon... Oh, singing? Singing? Huh? Where? I heard singing. Oh, let me boost up the volume here. What's going on? What is this angelic singing I'm hearing? Bacon, as good as this game is, there's still a lot of fillers, so open world is not always the answer. Yep, totally agree. They kind of Miyazaki is a big fan of Fumito Ueda and Ico and Shadow of the Colossus, and they definitely borrowed from that playbook where Shadow of the Colossus was a gigantic, well, you know, in modern standards, I guess it wasn't a gigantic open world, but it was a big open world, and it was just vast and empty, and the emptiness kind of resonated with the themes of the game, and similarly this game is a big open world, which is, I wouldn't say empty, but it's, you know, it's a very desolate kind of world. There aren't towns or villages or anything like that populated with like normal people that you could talk to, and I think they kind of get away with it. But to be honest, like, here's the thing about that: when everything in the entire map and world is so desolate and dead, then the feeling loses all meaning, right? You sort of lose that feeling, right? Because it's all the same. You get numb to it. And I think had they included, you know, a couple of small pockets of civilization with actual normal people in towns, like an RPG, then that feeling of loneliness would be all the more punctuated. It would be all the more keenly felt. Okay, the singing is louder now. Whoa, what's going on? Where? Where? This is very interesting. What's going on? Is it the harpies themselves? No. I think whoever it is on the top of that arch. I think they're on the top of that arch. Okay. Huh? No. Hold up. Seek bliss. Seek love. Cantuan, this long? Geez, From Software, get your shit together and make a bloody Bloodborne remastered. I don't want to wait until the end of the PS5 lifecycle. Well, I mean, it's just conjecture on my part, so who can say? Additionally, I highly doubt it'll be From Software that will make the remake of Bloodborne remastered. If something like that were to happen, it would probably be handled by... maybe it's down there. Handled by Blue Point Studios, which was the studio that remastered Demon's Souls. Seek Suffering. Oh, I think it's down there? Okay, let's go there. Very interesting. It's cool. I like hearing this kind of operatic singing. Praise the cleric, then praise the message. Enemy ahead. Okay, let's count how many baddies we got here. Where's my staff? Oh, they stopped singing. Was it this one? Was this the one that was singing? Oh boy. Oh boy, oh boy. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. What's happening? This is just pure carnage. I'm surviving mostly because I've got a decent amount of HP. Oh! Yo, okay. Gotta heal. There we go. Sheesh. That wasn't the most strategic plan of attack. Kentuan, From Software never owned Bloodborne. They just made the game. That happens a lot in the video game industry. It's Sony that owned the game. Much in the same way that Sony owns Demon Souls, and if I'm not mistaken, I feel like Bandai Namco owned the rights to Dark Souls. It's published by From Software only locally in Japan. However, internationally, it's published by FromSoft. Oh shit! Sorry, not FromSoft. Bandai Namco. So that was the one that was singing. Did I get anything? What the hell did I even get for all that? What did I get for my trouble? Likely trap. Secret ahead? No. Doubtful. Highly doubtful. Okay. Let's just keep going. I guess I didn't get anything too interesting. So From Software don't own Dark Souls? I don't think so. They just make the games. And in fact, the only reason that Dark Souls exists is because they didn't want to, at the time, they didn't want to create another Souls-type game and have it only be on a Sony platform. Because, well, again, speculation here, but I'm guessing that they knew they had something really great, and it would be just really limiting to only be on a PlayStation platform. And on top of that, Sony didn't even really treat From Software all that well, and they didn't even believe in the product. Shuhei Yoshida, formerly, what was he? He was a high-ranking dude at PlayStation. He's gone on record as saying that when he first saw Demon Souls, he thought it sucked. He thought it looked awful. And then it became sort of this, slow growing underground hit. I don't know if you want to call it underground hit, but basically, it took a little time, but it gained an audience. And he basically kind of apologized for his previous comments, and their relationship nowadays is a lot better, of course. They made Bloodborne together. As well as Deracine. Everyone tends to forget Deracine, but that was another Sony exclusive. Turtleneck. I've never had turtle. I'm not sure if I ever will eat turtle. Hey, what's going on down there? Look at that. There's a lot of weird green, purpley mist. So then why you assume Bloodpoint will do the remaster of Bloodborne? I assume that Bloodpoint, I'm guessing you mean Bloodborne, Bluepoint. Bluepoint would do the remaster of Bloodborne because they did the remaster of Demon Souls. And they're Sony's chief #1 porting studio. Is that the best way to put it? They're the best. They're like one of the best at not porting, remastering. And they remastered a number of games: Shadow of the Colossus, Eco. They've remastered Shadow of the Colossus once and then remade it another time, and then with Demon Souls as well. Bacon, yes. Bluepoint is now a Sony first-party studio, so it makes sense that they would do the remaster of Bloodborne. Yeah, it's practically assumed at this point that that's who would do it. Anything else would be unacceptable, even from Software themselves. I'm going to say it, even from Software themselves, even if they were to redo Bloodborne, that would be unacceptable in my opinion. And if you want to know why, compare the graphics of this game to the graphics of Demon Souls, and that's all you really need to know. Kentuan, I think Bloodborne what made Sony appreciate Souls games. Bacon, nah, Sony realized their mistake after Demon Souls and even Dark Souls, and that's why they even bothered making Bloodborne. Yeah, like there wasn't really a Souls game genre when Demon Souls came out, right? It was literally one game. One game doesn't make a genre, right? I feel pretty confident in saying that. And yeah, Sony was like, this game sucks, and it took a lot of effort on Shuhei Yoshida's side, to his credit. It took a lot of effort all around and a lot of fan movement to kind of get people to see that there was something kind of good in these games. And you know, go back and watch Demon Souls footage. I recently was watching Majin Obama play Demon Souls. It's a good game, but it's not an amazing game. And there's a lot of things, I will go on record as saying this, there's a lot of things in Demon Souls that are frankly bad, and yet people tend to look at it now and say, that's just what Souls games are, man. That's just how Soul games are, right? And then, you know, here we are now with Elden Ring, and even with you know, like the latest Dark Souls games, and they've made many strides to improve aspects of their gameplay. And I only bring that up just to show that, yeah, it wasn't a perfect product, but there was enough there that got people excited about games again. Like Bacon has been on record as saying that it's the kind of game that kind of reinvigorated his interest in video games, period. Am I gonna heal? Let's do a safety heal. Oh, the targeting. Oh, my horse. My horse is gone. Ooh, nice dodge. Ooh. Okay. Ooh. I got refunded some Crimson Tears, might as well top up. It's just that there was enough good stuff happening in Demon Souls that people were able to see all of that and kind of forgive the shittiness. Ooh, okay, there's something down here. I don't think I've been down here before. Where am I even? Oh, okay. Shit, I was supposed to go to this tree and somehow I made it... Well, I did explore the tree. Okay, well, anyways. Have I been down here? Visions of item. Alright, let's go. Bacon! I did say that Demon Souls reignited your interest in games, yes. For me, I'm not sure if I would say that. I was still interested in games, but it kind of showed me that a kind of video game I was missing a certain kind of video game that I didn't know I was missing, if that makes any sense. You know what I mean? Kentuan, I never played Shadow of the Colossus. Is it true that what helps made and started the whole Souls trend? No. They're not very similar at all. However, the developer, the lead director of the Souls franchise, Hidetaka Miyazaki, has said that the director of the Ico and Shadow of the Colossus games, Fumito Ueda, has inspired him to actually not to create the Souls games, but to get out of his current job at the time, because he wasn't working in the video game industry. So this would have been in the early 2000s, late 90s, and Ico comes out. He's working at a desk job, you know, like just as a normal computer programmer, salaryman in Japan. Coworker lends him Ico, and it basically rocks his world. It shows him that there's a different kind of video game that can be made, a game that's more, you know, I don't want to say artistic, but it's striving for more than just your normal kind of average typical video game. And so that alone compels him to leave his job, and it was apparently a very good job, and get an entry-level job working at From Software. And it would be many, many years later that he would get his opportunity to direct Demon Souls, and he worked on other games. So it's not that that game inspired him to make Demon Souls, but it did inspire him to leave his job. Okay, is this gonna teleport me? Let's see. No. Shield of the Guilty. Whoa, this looks cool. What is this? Shield of the Guilty. Is it an act? Oh, it is. Oh, it has really crappy physical blocking. All right, so if it's not great in stats, does it have cool lore at least? Shield of the Guilty. Passive effects causes blood loss buildup? What? Shield made to venerate a maiden whose eyes were crushed by briars of sin before being reborn in these lands. Oh yeah, it looks like a face. It's a face covered in ivy, thorns. Venerating the repose of the soul, the shield boosts focus. The briars can be used to attack foes. Shield bash. Okay. Now let's take a look. That's pretty neat. I'm not going to use it though. I'm not going to seriously use it. Oh, it's tiny, dude. What the hell? Shield bash. Alright, well. That's neat. Let's go back to this one. Kentuan made me love games again, as I was stuck in a loop playing the same 3 games in a row the last year. Yeah, well, that'll do it. I mean, it doesn't even have to be Bloodborne. Like, in your case, if you're stuck playing like the same 3 games, just play a 4th game. Bacon and how he got to direct DES, Demon Souls, is also an interesting story. Would you like to share with the class that story? I feel like I kind of know that story, but I'm tired of talking. So if you wanna elaborate on that, Bacon. Kentuan, interesting. You guys are making me appreciate Souls games and telling me a lot of the information I'm appreciating of. Yeah, well, I mean, I guess that happens when people are passionate about these games, right? Oh, wait, hold on a second. How have I been here? I just never went specifically over there. Shit. Okay. Now I'm being chased. Yeah, I mean, I do like following the stories of how games are developed, games that I'm interested in, or even bad games. It's kind of interesting hearing the stories of how bad games are made. Oh, what the heck is this? What's all this about? Examine. What are you? Oh shit. Okay. No time for dilly-dallying. Uh-oh. These guys are screaming. Is that it? Is that it? Okay, so if this game has started to get mods, I wonder if someone has modded in better battle music. When battle begins, I want like Final Fantasy combat music. I want the Chrono Trigger combat music. Something with a bit more pep. What's this guy's deal? Then he goes away? Oh, footprints. Okay, let's follow his footprints. Look at all the mysteries in the world of Elden Ring. Look. Mysteries abounds. Look at this. Uh-huh. But you know what? I think making an open world game, From Software really wanted to make one when they kind of lost the unanimous Game of the Year to, are we going down? To The Witcher? Oh, okay. We're going down. It was Bloodborne and The Witcher. The Witcher 3, that is. And I think by and large, The Witcher won the majority of Game of the Year awards. And maybe they kind of remembered that From Software. They kind of had to hold that with a little bit of bitterness in their hearts. Okay, I think this is it. This is the location. Praise the friend. Am I gonna have a friend here? Bacon, here. Let's sit down. Let's sit down and get a little story time while Bacon tells us a little story. Switch this. Where's the sitting down? Here, this is a nice one. Here, now let's sit down like this because it's really weird looking. There you go. Oh, hold on. There you go. Let's put this on. Turn that on. And now we'll sit down and read Bacon's story time, even though it's a little short one. Bacon, long story short, From was making Demon Souls and they ran into a lot of problems developing the game. It got to the point where they had to scrap the project. Bacon, then Miyazaki asked if he could take over the project, right, because someone else was doing it. If they already deemed it a failure, and the rest is history, right. There's a little other thing I'd like to add to that, was that it was either from the Sony side or From Software themselves, where they specifically made Demon Souls as a response to Elden Ring. Elder Scrolls. It would have been Morrowind, like Morrowind or one of those older Elder Scrolls games pre-Skyrim. And somewhere along the line, maybe Miyazaki, again, because it was a failure, was like, okay, I wonder if he was the one that decided it wasn't going to be first person anymore. He's like, let's just make it third person. Let's change this, that, and the other thing. And yeah, as you said, the rest is history. Praise the cave. Earthbore cave. Alright. Oh, I could have sat around here and had story time.